It's extra large.
Extra large?
I take a medium for you.
Who said I was an extra large?
I'm a 6 at home, but I'm an extra large in Hong Kong.
That took the wind right out of myself. I mean, thanks.
Do you remember the girls? Can you say hi?
Hi!
Bad guy. What about them?
Bad guy.
Who's a bad guy? Is Erica the bad guy?
Look at my life.
I'm too busy thinking about the victims to look at your fucking life, baby. Oh, why is she such a narcissist?
What is it, Cartier?
Like a power one. Yeah.
Cartier is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you.
This is a gigantic diamond Cartier Panther ring. It's basically like wearing a Lamborghini on your finger.
What did you do to get it? I did what every woman does to get it. I'm good.
Clearly, I mean, it was probably like the splits in bed and a couple of cartwheels for that. Hey. Well, my first impression of Erica is that she looks a little bit like the kind of Barbie I used to play with when I was a little girl. You know, the skirt up her butt and the diamonds and the blonde hair.
He's quite a bit older than I am. My husband's 76.
Oh my God! Just turn the music down. I think it is the combination of the orgy, sex, male, female. It makes me uncomfortable.
Oh, we need to make her.
She could say, I'm so sorry for all of this that's happened. I had no idea. I feel terrible. There's none of that. She's only thinks about herself. And that.
Oh my God. Oh, what the? That was today? That's today. That's what she was wearing. You guys flew private here? No, she did. Oh, she flies private everywhere she goes? Yeah. All right, Barbie. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see what else is. Mogul wife by day, hoe by night. Bambi. She's coming out in a minute.
I'm Bambi. Have you seen her video?
I already know. She had her hand up her vagina with two knuckle rings on.
She did. That's an Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Well, can I say, you want to know my honest thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't love the production value of it. Like, I think it goes too slow in the beginning, and it looks a little, it looks cheap. I think it like is trying to be like sort of a little like avant-garde, but it's not quite getting it with that kind of like silver cheesy bed. And
Not in my business. I don't tell her how to run her business. I don't know anything about margaritas. And I don't know anything about being skinny. So I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their skinny girl. So perhaps she shouldn't tell me what to do with mine.
I think that for his kids, I think that they have to feel like, you know, this woman, man-eater, came along. If you look at what she looked like when they met to what she looks like now.
Erica, that's not true. I did
Go
cut
to
her
your-
off now.
Go to your
please.
room.
Exactly. I love that. I love that.
I like this Erica, Mrs. Girardi, and I think it's really funny when he tells her to go to her room. That's the best.
So, you know.
You have all this confidence. You have great looks.
Great intellect.
Excuse me, Erica. This is me talking, not you.
I assumed we were speaking in confidence, but I guess we weren't.
that's on you.
What can I say? I spoke to Catherine in confidence, and that bitch ratted me out.
That's the same way. Don't roll your eyes.
Why shouldn't I roll my eyes?
Why are you?
Why are you yelling at me in my own home? Why are you being so aggressive?
You know, I met her once in New York. Leanne was hanging out with her, and we were at like one of those Us Weekly parties, or, you know, whatever they are. And I said hi and kind of sat with her, but she was not very nice. She was not very kind, which I'm not really surprised.
I've heard that.
Don't talk to me like that.
Don't talk to you how?
The way you're like in this my face. Please don't do that.
Oh, or what?
I see Erica walk in, and she's wearing a t-shirt. And I can't help but think to myself, well, what about your dress? Aren't you going to change? I mean, the invitation, I think it said, stunning.
You're at it. My snatch has been covered. Come on. Nobody really understands. I'm really an introvert. Shy. I mean, all of that. Like,
I'm just not buying it. Snooty, a bit. Cold, frigid, yes. Introverted, no. If I went there in a short skirt and there was a man sitting in front of me, I would do everything in my power to make sure that my legs were crossed. Or I'd have a napkin over it, or I'd have a pillow on my lap. I would do something.
Yeah.
No, if you're a lady, I'm sorry, but isn't it kind of like Lady 101? You've got no undies on, you've got a short dress, cross your legs. Go! This is a cheeky little gift, since we've all seen your pretty little puss now. You know that it literally went over my head that night? My husband's like, Dorit, I could not stop staring. You clearly have the prettiest vagina in the world. Sorry, sweetheart, but you serve it up on a platter. What are you expecting? Of course he's gonna stare at it. I don't think you can expect someone's husband that doesn't know you to say something because he's just not made of that mold. Maybe your husband is, mine definitely isn't. But I definitely.
I'm not shocked that people think it's a sham divorce. Okay, I mean, I buy all of it because back then I would have said to you, and I think I did say to some people, I said, they're charlatans. They're charlatans.
I don't know much about Erika Jayne's music career, but I do deal with Boy George on a daily basis.
People just did meet and greets. They
How long
paid
did you
like
spend with him?
$500.
George has basically turned into Mickey Mouse. People stand in line.
So for me, it's kind of like, I don't know, maybe a hobby of hers, I guess. Or she just. Erika, this is a step up from the last time you came to my party in the t-shirt dress.
I think if I sit next to Erika, I will feel like I'm flying on my own. I find her a bit cold. Is that not enough for you? Honey, don't flatter yourself. No, I'm not dying for your attention. You are dying for my attention. That's all you've done the whole time.
You're desperate for my friendship. You're desperate for my relationship.
Where are you? You are certainly not in reality. What on earth would I need from you, Erika? You're not that interesting. You're not fun. You're not nice at all. You're cold as ice and stoic. Why the hell would I be vying for your attention? Erika said, oh, you're desperate for my attention. You're desperate for my friendship.
Yeah, you pray for it every day, honey.
I don't actually believe she could be this diluted.
Honey, she has a lot of people around her that give her that attention. Therefore, she assumes that everybody wants to be her friend. It's delusional on a significant scale.
I know.
Absolutely fascinating, this whole thing, the way it's played out. But I actually just feel so bad for the victims, you know, this whole situation as they've just kind of been watching this unfold. I don't know. I just don't understand all that $40,000, you know, a month glam squad. But when you see these poor people, yeah, it's very devastating.
She is not innocent of taking the money into her account and claiming that she didn't know where it was coming from. No. And I do think before she filed for divorce, I do think that Tom probably told her, like, hey, the ship's going down.
I think Erika's making such a huge deal of it. If she just let it go, laughed it off, it would have passed by now.
Don't minimize my feelings.
I'm not minimizing your feelings. I'm trying to minimize the importance of it to you. She should have shaken this off, like she did her knickers. What about down there? Is that pink as well? No.
She's a hairless cat. Don't you know? Everybody knows.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Everyone knows.
Lisa Vanderpump is obsessed with my pussy. Everyone knows it.
Did Erika intentionally wear non-waterproof mascara ahead of her emotional chat with Kyle?
Short, from the Tammy Faye Baker line of cosmetics, absolutely. This was a fully performed look. I mean, you don't just, this doesn't, I've been out in the rain in London, I haven't looked this bad. You know
who you are. And I know who you are too.
Right. No, you actually don't know who I am. I don't? Is that what we're giving now? I don't?
You don't know who I am.
Okay, cool.
I don't need to, actually.
I don't need to know who you are. I've been shown enough. Thanks.
Exactly. And
I'm good.
Trust me, we've all seen enough as well.
How much do you think Erika knew about Tom's shady business dealings, if anything?
Well, I really, really don't want to be called into court about this answer, but I think everything.
Really?
I think everything. Listen, I watched that ABC documentary. I have absolutely no degree in law. I did go to college. My energy just tells me, you know, she had to know something, don't you think? Andy can't say anything.
I don't know.
But the reality is, let me finish, Erika. If you ask me a question, let me answer.
Well, there's no need to get upset.
No, I am upset because I'm watching you gang up on my wife. So I am upset.
I'm not.
Erika, just said you were deliberately cold. You're not deliberately cold. You're inherently cold.
Whatever.
I just...
Yeah. Yeah, but I do believe that she knew. Now, Erika's a friend to the show, but I do believe that she's lying over here. I think that she knew. Do you think she knew? She knew.